Hello, hello, hello. Wealthiest rising, rich rising. How's everyone doing? Wealthiest of rising. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a new day. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new day. Welcome to a new day. How's everyone doing? Thank you for being here. I'm so glad we have this time together. Dun, 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 dun. I love y'all in all the best possible ways. Don't allow. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do it, do it, do it. Alrighty, everyone. Okay. Come on in. Come on, come on, come on. Hello, hello, and hello. Thank you for everybody being here. I love everything about y'all. Got it. Go live, go live, go live, go live. Alright, y'all, so welcome, thank you for being here. This is going to be a message for the collective. Collective, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. If you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. I got thyme and tea tree balm on my face, which I love, but you know, it's a little shiny. Look like your mom put it on you when you went on your first day of school. Don't mind me. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. First things first, we're going to start off with Surah Al-Fatiha. Surah Al-Fatiha. Everybody, thank you. Hello, hello, hello. If they wanted to be here, they would. This was started yesterday because you know how people will say, oh, I was busy, I had to do this, I had to do that. Meanwhile, back at band camp, if somebody want to do something, it don't matter heaven and hell and high water, they will definitely get it done. So Surah Al-Fatiha, in the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful, all praises for Allah, Lord of all worlds, the most compassionate, most merciful, master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. Guide us along the straight path, the path of those you have blessed, not those you are displeased with or those who are astray. Thank you. I mean, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Next thing we're going to do is going to be Psalms 91. Pray God, pray our strength in the Lord, okay? Psalms 91. And then we're going to get into some stuff. Just so y'all know, if you're new here, I may cuss a little. I'll try to keep it limited to a minimum, but you know, if I do, charge it to my head, not my heart. God is good and God is always working on me. We listen and we don't judge. Although, you know, people be judging. It's okay. The beautiful thing about the world is that people get to, you know, start all over. Hey, son. Can you hear me? Hold on. Yeah, I think you went to... Okay, yeah. Hello? Hold on. RJ, can you hear me? Can you hear me? RJ. Hello? Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, I had put on the phone, take it off the speaker. Okay. Oh yeah, I was wondering who it was. I didn't know. I just thought it was Iman. Okay. Okay. I seen him. Alright, bye, love you. Welcome to a new day. We have unexpected guests, so my son was trying to let me know that somebody was here with me, but I already seen him. Because I be walking through the house to make sure everything is happening, so... but I love the fact that he called me to let me know. But I already seen him. Anyway, so Psalms 91, whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High. Y'all, we have unexpected guests. And I don't mean just here in the house, I mean surrounding. So just know that, because I'm watching some of the names that is coming up on my channel. And I don't know how we got in the same algorithm or whatnot, but it's some names that's showing up on my channel that I know have lots and lots and lots of subscribers and stuff. So I don't know what's happening here. And everybody, just so you know that I'm on all 5 platforms today. So Psalms 91, whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and report. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by the day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you. No disaster will come near your tent, for He will command His angels concerning you, to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against the stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue Him. I will protect Him, for He acknowledges my name. He will call on me, and I will answer Him. I will be with Him in trouble. I will deliver Him and honor Him with long life. I will satisfy Him and show Him my salvation. I mean, so, message over here, if they wanted to be here, because it's mighty funny how it's so many people floating around. And I mean, lots. But, you know, one monkey don't stop no show, and the show must go on. Don't get distracted and stay laser focused, alright? So, over here, I'm going to have to end up figuring out how to, you know, do something different with my, this platform, because I feel like it should be up a whole lot more, but right now it's just kind of sitting in my face. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with my other platforms. Give me 1 second. The people that are moving, it's okay. So just know that I got your back, okay? So know that. I got your back. So whatever's happening, your back is definitely hacked, okay? So that's significant of something taking place. But, you know, we're going to do with the information what we will. Point blank period. Oh, shit. Point blank period. So, it may seem like a tidal wave happening right now, but everything is all to the good. That ain't gonna hold it, huh? That ain't gonna hold it. Let's see if that holds it. Period. Alright, that might be the thing that does it. Okay, period. So let's see if we got it. Yep, point blank period. Definitely got it. Let's see if I can move this out of the way. And can. Alright. So I love that for us. We're going to move all this other shit out the way. And we're going to make it happen, Captain. Alright. So we're just clearing some room and space for some other people and situations. Because, you know, there's some things happening in the world and we got to clear space for other people. Alright, I love that for us. So we're going to set that there. And now we got a whole new something or another happening. We're going to remove this. The message says if they wanted to be here, they would have protected it. Now they're wishing they hadn't lost it, okay? So now they're wishing they hadn't lost it. Is everybody in a good way where y'all got views that y'all wish to have. Alright, so I feel like that creates space, and I said I'm adjusting my posture is the conversation that we were having. So repositioning, and it has a lot to do with a lot. So it may sound like just correcting the way, you sit, you stand, things of that nature, but it's also where you sit, you stand with certain people, places, and things. So Astro, hi, welcome, thank you for being here. Mark, hi, welcome, thank you for being here. What's it in? God says he's working everything together for our good. I mean, that is exactly one of the messages that we were given and had. So we're going to go ahead and adjust this, because those people, I think they were early, because we gave the message early, the title and everything. And no matter what happens, the title's always right. So we had to make a couple of adjustments, but detoured is not delayed, and delayed is not denied, okay? So do with that information what you will. You can still arrive on time, and things are still going to be set for you. Maury, hi, welcome, thank you for being here. If they wanted to be here, they would have protected it. Now they're wishing they hadn't lost it. We were having a conversation yesterday about people that try to return, try to spin the block, try to come back and get you after you done the hard work, right? And so after that, I was having a conversation with my son. Y'all, I'm still trying to get all this stuff lined up. I was having a conversation with my son, and he said the same exact thing. It's a thing where people don't respect us, people don't cherish us, people don't are not grateful for us until after you're gone. Why is it that people don't cherish nothing until after it's gone? Over here we said the Q&A that's here says, why do people wish they had something after losing it? So you can answer if you want to. There's also a poll question, and the poll question says, have you ever lost something because you didn't value it enough? And I'm going to say no, especially not a person, right? So materialistic things, maybe. You know what I'm saying? A house, a car, or, something. I may not have appreciated it in the way that I should have. God gives, God takes away. But as far as people are concerned, I try to make sure that when certain people or when people are in my life, I love them as hard as I can. Like, I love love. I'm a lover of love. I want to be in love. I want to be loved. So when I'm with a person, I try to do everything that I can do in order to make them feel safe, make them feel loved, make them feel like, they are the best man or woman in my life. Why? Because I should. That's the way I want it to be, right? So you give what you're going to get. Majestic Grace, I love you. Thank you for being here. Just so you know, wealthiest, richest rising. That's what we put on the horizon. Y'all, don't mind my face being so shiny because I got some tea tree oil and something on it. But I woke up at 3:42 again this morning, right? And it was wealthiest, richest rising. Prosperity, abundance, and blessings in the energy. So what I did is I ended up doing affirmations, and I did the message of 342. So if you haven't seen it, it's there. What ended up happening was I went to sleep stream, and when I woke up, everything was turned off. So I don't know if there was some type of storm, something or another that happened last night, and it knocked out the internet. But all I know is every platform that I was on was turned off. So when I got up, went to the bathroom, did everything that I would normally do, and then I came back, I reset all the cameras and everything, right? So before I went to sleep, the message was start how you want to finish, right? And so when we talked about the ending of a chapter, because we're going through, whatever this progression is, whatever this change is in the system, endings bring beginnings. New beginnings bring endings. So we move away from something, it's ending from something, leaving from something, and going into something else. We also talked about tethers and things of that nature, like how certain things want to hold on. they anchor you, but also maybe they hold you, you know, hostage or pigeonhole to certain things. Either way, sometimes tethers are a good thing, sometimes they're bad things. If it's saving you from falling and breaking your neck, of course it would be a great thing. If it's trying to hold you hostage and hold you back, of course not a great thing. Either way, wealthiest riches rising. Put it in your conscious mind, subconscious mind before you go to sleep, and when you wake up, that's the energy. Positive things happening. So if you have not seen it, that's there, and you know, do with that information what you will. You can enjoy it, like it, watch it, don't, you know, either way. There's that. She said, yeah, wealthiest, richest rising. Yes. It being in your best form. So, like I said, I love that for us. I love that for the energy. I love that for, you know, us moving on into the next thing. Oh, so also what I was going to say was this. Some people saying they're changing, moving on into the next chapter. Some people aren't meant to be there because it is not a next chapter. It would be the same conversation being had in the same book. We are opening up a new page to a new book. So, whereas one chapter would be closing, you know, I mean, one chapter would be closing, so that would be, if we were reading the Akashic Records, one chapter, chapter 2, we would be moving on to chapter 3. But we closing this whole entire book out. So whatever it was, whatever we learned from this book, we got it, we learned it, and now it's time to move on. So, you know, now we open up a new book and a new chapter, and whatever is over here ain't in here. Okay? So be mindful that don't let nobody put you opening up no new chapters. They trying to tether. Because they want you to, you know, kind of not know that you done left from here and then went over here. They want you to think that, oh, we're moving to a new chapter. Let's start again to it. Let's start it on a different chapter. Hell no. I read it, memorized it, put it on a t-shirt, read it again, because you know sometimes we have to learn lessons over and over again. So had to go back to a whole nother chapter because I had to reference, you know, something that was over here. But either way, whatever was in this book ain't in this one. So hell no, you can't go. Hell no, I ain't it. Okay? So not a new chapter, a whole new book, a whole new location, a whole new reference point, a whole new situation. This ain't connected to this. If you let it be connected to that, then that's your fault. Because you're being given the exit. If you allow it to, you know, come back and it's, you know, tethering and holding on to, you know, some weird ass energy from previous and before, then I don't know what to tell you, because you have an option to allow it to be released and let go. And it's up to you to, you know, take that and do what you will with it. Anyway, if they wanted to be here, they would have protected it. Now they're wishing they hadn't lost it. Some people don't realize the value of what they have until it's gone. You know, when they tell you, there's so many different references. They don't miss their well until the water's gone. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So it's not a new reference. Oh, just so you know, Majestic Grace, I'm on the TT platform too. I got them pulled up. So we on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 different platforms. So you can take a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can, you know, give a person the whole platform, the whole blueprint, the whole everything, but they may not be able to execute, okay? That's a them problem, not a you problem. It turns into a us problem when we hold on to it and we, you know, kind of feel bad that, oh, I wanted a person. Hi, Mark. Welcome. Thank you for being here. When we want a person to change to become better for us, but meanwhile, they have to become better for themselves first. And we have to also know that, you know, sometimes it is moving on just with us. Me, myself, and I. You all you got. Okay? So it's great to want people to be there. It's great to want people to be better. But you can't want something more than another person wants it. They have to want to do it for themselves. And sometimes you may be upset with a person for not wanting to move, not wanting to progress faster than, you know, they are or you think they should be. But sometimes when you see it is when you're meant to see it. When you hear is when you're meant to hear it. They just are never going to get it. That's the thing until it's time. And just so y'all know, spiritually, if you push somebody ahead or you try to force somebody to learn something that is not ready and it causes them any hurt, harm, or danger, mostly danger, the #1 rule of Earth School is don't die. So if you do something to that nature, you're responsible. So you have to also be mindful of the things that you do. Don't insert something into somebody else's simulation that they were not ready for because you're trying to beat a dead horse. So let's be mindful. She said, let me know if it gets disrespectful. And I got you, honey. I got you. Thank you. And I see you got me too. Period. They took your presence for granted and ignored your word and expected you to always be there no matter how they treated you. Now, so still having a conversation with my son, and I said, you know what? Sometimes people just have to do some shit for themselves. Because people will think that they are doing you a favor while you're doing them a favor. Right? And so, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to try to explain this without, you know, too much business. You work out a negotiation with somebody. I'm going to do this for you, or, you know, you're going to do this for me. So it takes something off of somebody's plate, right? It could, you know, cost them less money. It could cost them less time. But now you done took it on for you, right? And then a person starts to act as if you work for them or something, right? Not realizing, like, I don't work for you and you can do your own shit. Yes, you may, you know, pay me for something, but technically you're not paying me what you would have to pay if you did the shit for yourself. Time is money, money is time. Time, money, and energy all equate to you're not paying me what you acting like you paying. Anyway, so sometimes you gotta give people back their own shit, right? So, as we was talking, my son was like, yeah, he was explaining to me, you know, the people in the situations and things of that nature, right? And people never learn until after something has been given and then it's been given, then it's been taken away, because a person will say, well, oh, I could do it this, then, and third. Yeah, you can. You definitely can, right? But when you start to, she said, energy is expensive. Fucking high five. Energy is definitely expensive. And she said it's the cost of peace, period. It's the cost of peace, because now guess what? You can do it, but now you got to do this, 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 and this to get it done. Meanwhile, all you had to do was appreciate, you know, your water while you had it, and while you over there thinking, oh, well, it's going, you know, I'm going to take back whatever. Nobody gave a fuck, because guess what? When one thing is removed, God will also do another thing. Clover, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Wealthiest, richest rising. Anyway, people will try to take you for granted and then think that they're doing you a favor. People will ignore your worth and then think that they're doing you a favor. Some people will bank on the fact that you're never going to go nowhere because you need them. Some people definitely do that. Oh, well, Mark is never going to go anywhere because I treat Mark better than, you know, da-da-da-da-da. Or I do, you know, this, that, or the third. Not realizing it's a whole somebody else that's going to do that and more. Because, yeah, you might have cooked Mark something to eat, but guess what? I'm going to cook Mark something to eat. I'm going to shut the hell up. I'm going to do this for Mark. You know, I'm going to rub Mark's feet, this, that, and the third. Mark going to be able to just come in and shit going to be ready, bitch. So, yeah, you cook them something to eat, bitch. But, oh, and I give Mark a variety. Because what you want to eat, daddy? How you want it? What you want to cook today? You see what I'm saying? So don't ever get it fucked up to think that, you know, your shit is the only shit that is around here. But people will also do you like that. Oh, I'm going to take it for granted that Mark shows up and Mark's always on time. I don't have to ask Mark for anything. Like, Mark just automatically does it. Mark shows up and he brings flowers. Mark will leave me little notes around the house, this, that, and the third. And you know what happens when, you know, you go on? A bitch will be saying, they'll get with this person right here. And then all of a sudden, Mark said he run companies, period. He said he run the companies. Majestic Grace said, until I do, period. And then soon as they take you for granted, Mark then walked out the door, then either they'll get with somebody else that ain't doing none of that, and they'll be like, Mark, I wish that I didn't treat you like that, because this bitch don't even care if I eat. But you wasn't loving me the way that I was loving you, and you wasn't taking care of me the way I was taking care of you, and you thought I had to do some shit. Because one of the things that I told you, my son said, be cordial with somebody, right? And I said, I don't gotta talk to that bitch, and I don't gotta talk to him either. Right? Because just because this person your friend don't gotta make it my friend. And then it reminded me that you did some fuck shit anyway. So I was having a conversation with him, and I was telling him why I'm backing up from a certain, you know, situation and people this and the third. And then it reminded me, I don't like that fuck shit you did the first time, and I don't even think I even recalled that I said something to the person. Person asked me something, can you do da 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 da? And then all of a sudden, I'm like, yeah, because thinking that, you know, I'm cool with the person, this, that, and the third. I get to where the situation is, and then it's show up with this, and mind you, y'all could have did the other thing. Like, I ain't even have to be present. I could have been doing what the fuck I need to be doing. Like, do you fucking think you got a nanny? Because you ain't afford a fucking nanny, nigga. My kids is all fucking grown. Mind you, I probably wasn't even doing half the shit that I'm doing with you on my own. My shit was self-sufficient, independent. I raised these niggas. If you go to Timbuktu today, if any of my kids get dropped off any fucking where, I can guarantee you they gonna find their way the fuck back. That's what I instilled in them. Because I would fucking leave and go anywhere on this earth, and I don't have to have a GPS. I know how to read a real fucking map. Mind you, I keep a map on me just in case some shit go the fuck down. So, we not the same. I ain't gonna lay in the cut and not say nothing to you. I'm gonna say something to you. Even when it's hard, and that's the thing. I had to learn to be able to, you know, say shit to people. One thing that I haven't learned, and I'm praying that, you know, I learn it, but I don't ever want to be a go along to get along ass bitch. You know, I don't want to have to ever be that. I want to be able to articulate myself in a way where I kind of don't offend, but even if I do offend, you heard what the fuck I said. Now, maybe I don't know the right words to be able to say. He said, no, run the companies for us, period. Mark, I like you already. You come in talking that shit. I like that. He said, run the companies for us, Majestic Grace. Niggas don't even know how to run the companies for us. They be out here trying to fucking steal. You know, and send my money to another bitch. I don't like that. And then on top of that, if you trying to send my money to another bitch, tell me about the bitch. Because shit, I might want to spend some money on the hoe. I like, you know, tricking too. It ain't tricking if you got it, nigga. But, you know, they be trying to hide for themselves. Anyway, you know, sidebar. Take it how it resonates. They have to be nurtured and be protected. He said facts. Hi, Clover. Clover, thank you for being here. I seen you up there too. He said more than everyone, just so y'all know, on all the other platforms. So don't let nobody take you for granted. Also, but love, loyalty, and respect are not unlimited resources, just so y'all know. People will expect for you to be loyal to them for some shit that they will never do for you. Be loyal to yourself first, please and thank you. Some people will expect for you to be a ride or die, but really they want you to die on that hill, okay? Because they never going to do the right shit by you. If you do the same shit to them that they do to you, they been gone. They done been ran off the map. Period. So, she said, let's be clear and facts. So let's be mindful of, let's normalize being loyal to ourselves first. Let's normalize paying attention and actively realizing when people ain't treating us, the way we would treat them. Let's normalize also seeing the other side of a thing. Because guess what? I know at many times when I was being a bitch, right? When a person say, oh, you're being a bitch, da 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 da. I ain't gonna lie, I already knew. And I done said it multiple times because I can feel in my spirit when you about to make me fuck with you. And when my spirit says, now I'm about to fuck with you, I'm a Pisces. I told you yesterday, people don't believe in zodiac signs, but I be believing in zodiac signs to the T. Because I can either be your blessing or your karma. I can either be your abundance or bitch your fucking takedown. So which one do you want me to be? If you play with me in a way, and mind you, let me tell you how I'm going to take you down. This is simple and easy. I ain't gonna, go at you this, nigga, I'ma leave. I am the abundance. I know what to do without you telling me what to do. And if it's something that I don't know, I'm easily teachable. So I ain't gonna fucking, do nothing weird to you. I ain't gonna fuck your homeboy. Trust and know that. I'm gonna fucking leave. And if I decide that I'm gonna fuck your homeboy or anybody else, bitch, I'm gonna do that while I'm right there with you. So that way you already know. But either way, I ain't gonna play no games with you. And I don't want you playing no games with me. Majestic Grace said we troll back and do. And period. But when it start getting like, the tit for tat shit, I ain't gonna do that with you. I'm gonna leave. Because that's gonna be your biggest punishment. Because then when you start seeing everything that I did not be done no more, and you be thinking, I can do that, I made you. Well, nigga, make another me. Like, really do that. And a bitch will lie, cheat, and steal to get into your crib. Oh, I'm going to clean up. I'm going to take care of the house. I'm going to make sure everything's good. I'm going to make sure I cook this, that, and the third. And then sooner or later, after you let that bitch in, and all of a sudden your house is extra dirty because she was cleaning up before, but now the laundry ain't done. The shit just ain't going to be done. Now the bitch is cooking and the dishes are still left because she done went to bed. Now, because it's too much. Whether or not y'all know it or not, it's too much to be running a fucking house. Tina, don't judge me. I left and freaked the homeboy when I left. Girl, sometimes a homeboy or two have to be fucked. So I ain't judging. You made the call that you needed to make. Either way, unlike them, whenever anything happens, I ain't gonna do it behind your back. I be doing shit like, nigga, this was about to happen. I be walking out the door talking about I'll see you next weekend, nigga. Either way, people have been killed for less, so I be prepared to, die on that hill when I start doing shit. Because, bitch, you bleed like I do too, so try it if you wanna. She said we broke it off. They fell out. Perfect timing. And period. See what I'm saying? God gave you the opening. You took it. That might have been the best thing for them. They may now learn not to go mess with nobody else's friends. And see, this the thing. Some niggas done fuck with friends. Clover said facts. They is cracking up, Majestic Grace. He said, great topic. Yes, we don't understand what it means to love you. Love yourself because life tries to hurt. Man, oh my God. Y'all dropping gems today. Life try to put hurt first as pain. And that's the other thing. Emotionally responsible, right? Because y'all, we have to be mindful that everybody is an individual person. If just because I love, Mark, don't mean I might not love Clover too. And Mark may not want me to love Clover because, Mark want me to love, Mark all the way. And I pray that any relationship, every relationship that I get into, I'm always honest. Because I ain't gonna lie, I be thinking like, when I mess with a nigga, Mark, you gonna be the best nigga ever. Because you my nigga. You don't start not being the best nigga ever until you start doing shit to fuck with me. And then all of a sudden, it starts to chip away at my best nigga. And, my best nigga done cheated, lied, stole all types of shit. He was still my best nigga. Because, I be loving like that. But anyway, let's not think that with 8.3 billion people on this earth that I ain't gonna love this nigga, this nigga, this nigga, this bitch, this, that, and the third. I may not love y'all all at the same time, and I may not love y'all all the same. And then see this nigga over here be mad that I love this nigga, in a certain type of way. But why is you watching the way that I love this nigga? Because then this nigga over here be thinking that I love this nigga more. And meanwhile, I love all y'all the way I loved y'all. The way, I wrote it over here ain't the way I wrote it over here. the way they ate it over here ain't the way they ate it over here. So it'd be different, you know, type situations and scenarios going on. So she said, okay, and let's be clear. Period. But guess what? We all laughing and fun and games, but I have to be, and everybody has to be emotionally responsible to the tune of, if Mark don't like my actions and my behavior, and I'm being honest, Mark has the option and opportunity to leave. I can't be mad at Mark because Mark knows that he deserves better than my fuck shit. And so I have to be responsible to know that if I bring some bullshit to somebody, it's going to be okay if they don't want to deal with it. It's going to be my fault, my shit. He said, we got things, period. We got things to do for it. It's just us. You see what I'm saying? I like when niggas start talking like that, because I had a man one time tell me, like, I'm going to make it hard for another nigga to talk to you. He, you know, kind of, it's a blessing and a curse, but he ain't never lied. He made it hard for other niggas to talk to me, because this nigga did the extent of some shit. But then, again, he started chipping away at certain things. Now, I know niggas be doing shit, but when it comes to the point and you just doing too much and now you put my health, my everything at risk, I ain't fucking with that. Like, this is during the time when I learned that money ain't everything. And money is a lot, just so y'all know. But, you know, I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. I love when I can go and, you know, just buy anything that I want to buy. I like buying, you know, whatever the fuck I want to buy. I like when my credit card swipes, and I might not even be about to buy too fucking much, right? But when it now becomes a thing where it's you doing stuff that's disrespectful, I'm not going to do that to you. So I don't want it done to me. She said he gets it and do. Or he acting like he do, like they be doing. They be acting like they get it until, you know what I'm saying, after the fuck you get over there, they done baited you in. And then now I told you it's 2 years later, and now you trying to play in my motherfucking face. You done went and ate a cat and try to come piss me in my mouth. Like, nigga, I don't want to eat that. And if I was going to eat it, you might as well just brought it home. So if you're not going to be truthful about the eating it and bring it back, so, you know what I'm saying, if I wanted to eat it, I could, you know, do it myself, then, like, come on. Either way, you know, people be doing weird shit. But we have to be mindful. Listen to what people say. Listen to what people say out the blue and do, period. All facts. I told you, y'all got gems today. Because people will say, I was just joking. It's a lot of truth said in a joke. People be joking but telling the truth at the same fucking time. People be saying, oh no, I was just tricking you. And period, Clover. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of things that me and my nigga can do together. But, you know, I talked to them about it. Whatnot, MJ. It's a lot of people, right? It's a lot of people that will say they'll be on an up and up with you, but then later on they won't. And I have experienced that many, multiple times in my life, because I will tell a person real quick, let us find out that they've been listening to Earth School on the low, period. Mind you, I got an aunt. I love my aunt, right, dearly. And my aunt always says that one woman don't do nothing but take the pressure off of another woman, right? Because guess what? I'm not insinuating or wanting my nigga to go do anything, but I'm not also saying that it's a lot of 8.3 billion people on Earth. I'm not going to be foolish enough to think that somebody else is not going to catch their eye. You may pray that they not going to catch their eye, but guess what? Sometimes, who that? Ken, hi, welcome, thank you for being here. You may pray that would happen, right? And you may pray that your person is, you know, resistant to certain things. Like, they can see, never trust a big butt and a smile. A man, a kingly man, I'm going to just say that. A kingly man, a godly man, a man that knows him, knows to turn down a lot of things because they know the things that come, right? They know the things that come with. And a lot of times, y'all niggas be fooled by this. And bitches, y'all do too, but stuff for law, excuse my terms. Niggas be fooled by thinking that women want them for them, but meanwhile, women be wanting y'all because they see what you do for the other women. A woman will want you because they're targeting your female, and a lot of men don't understand that. And probably also vice versa. I ain't a man, so I don't know why, men do what they do. Men seem like they just look at ass, and she got a nice ass, she looks well kept, I want to touch it. But women will target you because of your woman. They see your woman, she looks like da 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 da, I want him to do that. What I have also encountered with that is this: just because a man will do something for me don't mean he gonna do it for you. So he may, hop, skip, and a jump for me to make sure that everything's good, but he damn sure ain't gonna, jump or skip or hop for you, ho. He may slide in the sheets with you and, give you a coin or two, but past that, everything else ain't gonna be the same. So, again, I've been on the planet 50 years. So I've been, able to see some things, appreciate some things, be able to explore some things, be able to understand some things, be able to articulate some things, right? And not for nothing, I feel like the best relationships are the ones where people can be honest and grow and be themselves. Like, I'm not expecting for you not to want to see something, touch it, and like it. I was also, in there and involved in a religion factor that you can have this, you just have to take care of them the same. You know what I'm saying? So that lets people know that I'm not far removed from people's, feelings and emotions. You're always spot on. What's going on in my life? We are truly akin. Okay, akin to a twin, period. With your video description, I got the answer I was asking God for. Thank you, mama. And period, love you. And thank you for being here and saying that. Clover says, we run from facts, but keep asking God. Y'all are dropping the gems today. Majestic Grace Day is on it. She said facts too. Meanwhile, they took the weight off me, and it was currently keeping him out of my face. That's what my aunt be saying, and that's what men don't understand. They be thinking that they gotta lie, but most of the time, the women that y'all be with be knowing that there's somebody else, because everybody's creatures of habits. Human beings are creatures of habits. When you stop doing something, somebody automatically knows, and a woman's intuition is a real fucking thing. So they start, creeping and learning some stuff, and sometimes they don't want to say nothing to you. One of the best things I also learned in life is, if you're not going to say nothing, you're not going to do nothing, you're not going to make no changes, ain't no point in you saying shit. Like, I'd rather have the conversation, like, I know you doing that. I want to, talk to her too, because this is the thing. If you want to love on my nigga, bitch, you better love my nigga the same way I love my nigga. Because what I ain't going to do is go take my, body parts and everything else out in the street and put them at risk to be, doing nothing for me or my nigga. So if you are going to want to be a part of this group, to be out here loving on my nigga, bitch, I'm going to need to make sure that you want to up and up too. Because you might be being out here, dropping it low for everybody that show up. And we ain't got time for that. Because, we trying to live. We trying to explore. We trying to vacation. We trying to grow. We trying to, and I don't need your little dusty ass stopping it short. I need him to see you and see you quickly. Use hand gestures to send something. What the hell done happened? Okay. Get off that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I need you to make sure that you, I need you to make sure that you out here loving my nigga the same way that I'm loving him, so that way we can all be safe out here. So, we ain't got no time for that. Yeah, he said, Clover said, give me choices. Clover said, we run from the facts, but keep asking God for it. We have to stop being talk and be about peace, obedient, and happy, and MF and live life, period. I totally 110% agree. Clover said, wow, Aken said, wow, how do you do this? Damn, like, I'm at the point that I know it's over, but because of the love I have, I thought I'd try again. She didn't value me when she had me. Now I'm emotionally done. Let her go. Like, this is the thing that you can say. I love you enough to let you go. And see, this is the other thing that people don't realize. Like, I'll take it. I'm the problem. It's me. It's not you. Like, at this moment in time, I'm emotionally done. I can't feel for you like I should, and you deserve better. Like, some people like to know that they broke up with you. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. She said, step away from the chessboard again, period. And so that would be my thing. I would just say, like, It's me, it's not you. You deserve better than what I'm able to give you right now. And with that being said, like, even if they try to, stay in it. Because this is the thing. We stay too long and not realizing we're messing up our journey. So not only are we messing up their journey, but we're also messing up our own journey. So the best thing I could do for you is love you enough to let you go. Mind you, I ain't just talking shit. I'm telling y'all, like, I wanted to be with this man so fucking bad because that was my best nigga. That's the one that I wanted to be with. I was willing to run this out to my last breath, right? Not realizing that this nigga was thinking my last breath could have been today. Sometimes people be fucking hating your ass and you don't even know that they fucking hate your ass. But mind you, I was all in. And then to have to say, or then to have to acknowledge that I may have been a problem. I wasn't dumb enough for the nigga. I wouldn't just lay down, and let them do whatever the fuck that they was getting ready to do to me. And thank God, because a person will say, oh, well, you were too strong-headed, too this, that, and the third. Thank fucking God I was, because this nigga would have left me with nothing. So they try to use it as a bad thing because it was reverse psychology. Like, if a person is willing to do everything for me, take care of me, this, that, and the third, I wouldn't mind giving a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, everything. But thank God I didn't trust what the fuck they were saying, because what they wanted from me was to take from me. They had a agenda, a vendetta that they was holding on to from 1902 when, the nigga got arrested for fucking TV. And blame me. Like, not their own whatever the shit was. Either way, I'll take it. I'll be the problem, right? So let me tell you how, deep down inside, I can admit, like, damn, it's fucked up when the nigga that you want don't want you. That's fucked up. Even though they're trying to say it, but you can tell they don't. They despise you. This is another thing about women, and I don't give a damn how a man try to spin it and this, that, and the third. A man can be more educated and more this, that, and the third, but when you got your own shit, honey, some of them have an issue. And I'm going to have to say, like, if they don't build it with you, you better figure out something different, because there's men that will say, I can handle a woman that has this or is doing this or that. They fucking can't. They cannot. So, figure it the fuck out. There's going to be something. And whether it be secretly done, whether it be done in your face, it's going to be an issue, it's going to be a problem. Find something to be able to build with them. Find something, because regardless of the fact, if you say we, our, and us, they're, always going to look at you as you. I can say all the we, our, and us, all the fuck I want, but guess what? Whatever they feel inside of them is going to be whatever they feel inside of them until they able to start building. It's like with Candy Bears. Remember her mom kept saying this nigga, this, that, and the third, da 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 da. And then lo and behold, come to find out, exactly what Mama Joyce was saying was true. And they can have the best friendship under the sun, this, that, and the third. But I can swear for God that I can almost guarantee you that she loved the kid, but she probably wished that she had to listen to her fucking mom. Because guess what? I didn't have to have the kid. I don't have to have you splitting my money. I could have just saved my shit. Because the very thing that, and I can remember when this was happening, when they was on TV and she was trying to get him to sign that prenup, and then that's the very thing that they used later on, from what I seen, you got him to sign it under duress. Nah, he did that shit intentional. Because that shit was there the whole entire time. And this is the thing. The key should have been to walk away, like I said before. The very next day, after I got married and the person started doing something, I should have fucking left right then and there. When that man didn't sign that document, she should have left right then and there. Ain't no wedding, ain't no nothing, ain't no... Sometimes we be having the defining moment where it's either going to be this or fucking that. And we see it, we recognize it, and then it'd be all the shoulda, couldas in the world. Because later on I said, I should have got that marriage annulled. The minute that nigga started that, like, wouldn't let me be happy, I should have got that shit annulled. The minute that nigga didn't sign that paper and we was at the fucking the venue, she should have walked the fuck away. But guess what? Sometimes we gotta touch the stove. This the thing. And now I can almost guarantee you she won't do that shit again. Now I can almost guarantee you I won't have to do that shit again. But at what cost? Because now it then cost me. It cost me the time that I was in the shit. It cost me, now and it's 5 years later, it cost me all the time, the energy, the everything. The fact that, you know, we here and now I gotta speak about it. It's 8.3 billion people on earth, but I let one dumb nigga play in my motherfucking face because I thought they was my best nigga. But guess what? I wasn't they best bitch. Although they will tell everybody under the sun about me. They done told all the other exes this, that, and the third about this, that, and the third. I'm the one. But soon as they got with the one, they let the old bitches say, you know, oh, you living off your wife, or oh, you doing this, that, and the third. And then it played in a nigga's subconscious. And now you back playing with them same dumb assholes. And then them same dumb assholes come and give me the information that I need to fucking give to my attorney to make sure that your bitch ass kick rocks. Either way, still $10,000 late. I could have had my fucking $10,000 to pay my fucking bills. I could have had my mental stress and mental anguish not being done or directed into this. But guess what? I would never take it the fuck back. You want to know why? That's the only way God could have got that nigga out of my system. Because I loved that nigga. God couldn't have done nothing else but everything that happened, because otherwise it would have been a later on thing. A person can call you later on, oh, what's up, baby girl, da 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 da, and it would always be a thing. It had to be something fucking tragic as fuck in order to get that nigga out of my system. My other baby daddy that just called me and told me that he loved me. It had to be something tragic to get that nigga out of my system. Because although he calling me saying that he loved me, I don't give a fuck about your love. And I love you too. But guess what? I will never ever think nothing of you because nigga got me locked the fuck up. I was never supposed to go to jail ever a day in my life. I spent 2 nights in the county prison because of this nigga. And this nigga left my kids with my fucking dad and flew his ass back to fucking Delaware. I don't know what he thinking in his mind. I don't care. I will never forget those nights. It was cold and it was fucking dirty. I was never supposed to be under those conditions. Furthermore, nigga, I was talking to my son, same person, and I was telling him, I said, ain't no fucking way in hell I would give the nigga the benefits. You didn't help me raise my last son. You did everything under the sun to fucking trap me with a baby, and then you fucking left me to raise my son. And then you think that I would even attempt to reconsider or rethink, because the last message he said was, I wish we could have worked it out. Not me. Nigga, I needed to see you for who the fuck you are. Because guess what? Once upon a time, he was my best nigga. Once upon a time, I loved this nigga the fuck down. But then I also remember that I didn't like this nigga when I first met him. I let him spend enough time with me to be able to know me, to cater to me, to give to me. Nigga bought cars. Any fucking thing I wanted, this nigga would give me. And then after he got me in a way, he started to act like he was the motherfucking gem. He was the prize. He was doing shit because now I got babies and this, that, and the third. So he felt like I was never going to leave. I left. I took them motherfucking kids with me. He kept saying, oh, well, you took the kids from Delaware, this, that, and the third. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. In order for me to give them the life that I gave them, I had to take them away from there. Because what the fuck life you gonna give them? Because I don't want to say nobody's business, but what the fuck life was you gonna give them? Even to this day. What the fuck life are you gonna give? But the fact of the matter is you can call me and tell me that you love me and you wish you could work it out, this, that, and the third, tells me that you regret some shit. But let me tell you what I don't regret. Not nothing. I don't regret the fact that I had my last son. I raised him by my motherfucking self. That I'm in the location and where I am now. Nothing that I'm going through. All the shit I'm able to be accountable for. But ain't no way in fucking hell I would let a nigga have access to me. My son is 21 years old. My youngest child is 21 years old. I don't have no kids. Don't have to worry about no kids. No nothing. But why would I give your ass access to me after I done the hard fucking work? And then even to this day, if I tell you, like, this nigga should be taking care of me, sending me a fucking check still. This nigga complains about fucking $200. Meanwhile, their kids, the lifestyle his kids had, he couldn't have fucking gave them. But you got time to anytime I say something to you about some money, because nigga, you definitely owe me. So whether or not you give it in this lifetime or the next lifetime, God gonna make sure that you fucking pay me somehow, bitch. I promise you. either way, long story short, why would I give you fucking access to me after I done did the hard fucking work, all the shit that I had to go through to make sure that your kids got to 21 and to 27, because his other son 27 years old, and you think that anytime I say something to you about money, it requires me to give you pussy? Nigga, I wish the fuck the only pussy you gonna get is the pussy that you are. I wish the fuck I would. That would be my foolishness. I ain't doing it. If they wanted to be here, they would have protected it. Now they wishing they hadn't lost it. So don't allow nobody to make you try to be loyal to them more than they would be to you. Because guess what? Y'all ladies out here, y'all figure out a way when, oh, this nigga keep doing this, that, and third, and then you try to do a him on him. Guess what? He gonna leave you that day. Because they can't handle it. But mind you, it's also a honorable trait, because why would I be with you, bitch, knowing that I gotta think of every time that I'm with you, this nigga was with you. Ladies need to grab onto that, access that a whole lot more, because they reverse psychology us out here. Oh, your number shouldn't be up, this, that, and the third. Neither should yours, nigga. Don't nobody want a washed out ass nigga. Quite frankly, and half the, motion in the ocean is lost. You're not really good at this, and this. And so why the fuck should I take you, doing whatever? You're not honest about nothing. We can have a lot of conversations about a lot of things, but guess what? People don't want to have a lot of conversations about a lot of things. They'll say, oh, well, she too this, that, independent, this, that, and the third. I don't want nobody ever to look at me and say I'm too independent. Yes, I am very much independent, but a man should be a man. A man should know that this is what you have to do. This is what you're supposed to do. And even if I can fucking do it for myself, I'm not going to let you run all over me because you're doing something for me. Get somebody else to do it. And then somebody will say, well, you going to have to get somebody else to do it. Good. At least I don't got to deal with no fuck shit. Every woman, every female right now that's under a person that, takes care of them and does this, that, and the third, the only women that are happy is the ones that keep it, on the wraps and on the low. Like, they ain't got to worry about, like, when they is delusional and, oh, my man is the best man and he ain't doing da-da-da-da-da because he keeping it away from me. Like, they're the only happy ones. All the ones that know that, oh, my man can be anybody's man at any given time, them bitches ain't really happy. Because they know that their days is numbered. As soon as it's a cookie that comes up that he likes, bitch, you're done. Because guess what I'm going to be trying to do? Get your ass out the house, ho. You can let her have that house, but I really want you to be over here with me, honey. So I'm going to do every fucking thing under the sun. What she don't do, I'm going to fucking do. Because, that's what bitches do. So just know that whatever it is that you don't want to do, it's always a bitch outside that will do it, and vice versa, Anyway, congratulations for a great mom, mother, you did that. And period. Because I don't have the option to leave. That's the thing. I never thought that there was an option to leave. And I know there's mothers that, take the option to leave. I never thought that I had an option to leave, because why would I, and this is the reason why I never thought that I had an option to leave. I have a healthy fear of God, right? And although I done some stuff, so don't, get it messed up. I done, sent some kids back to God because I was with a nigga that I instantly, and this is another thing that I should have learned being young. When I never wanted to have kids with you, I should have known to just leave then. But instead, certain niggas will pay like they weigh. And so you be around, you be hanging out with them. They be giving you the good life, champagne and this, that, and the third, and money and this, that, and the third. But the minute I got pregnant by them niggas, I never thought I'm going to have a baby with you. So that's how also I should have known to never be with them, right? But I'm a lot older now, and now I know also the spiritual repercussions of laying down with a person. Like allowing somebody to, insert their seed, their liquid inside of you now ends up with repercussions, because spiritually that's now changing you and everything else. So I know a whole lot more. So that's why even now I said, when y'all have kids and y'all have daughters and sons and this, that, and the third, y'all need to do more than just say don't have intercourse because of the fact that you're gonna get pregnant. You need to start telling them the spiritual repercussions behind, you know, you laying down with this person and y'all swapping juices and this, that, and the third. There's so much more also than diseases, because you could die. But spiritually, you're now taking on lessons and, you know, certain things that are of somebody else's stuff. Now you're also actively, a lot of us don't even realize how spiritually we are connected to, you know, life and energy and everything else. And not realizing some of the behaviors that could have been coming out even after the fact could have not even been us. It could have been their behaviors. And scientifically, I was laughing at my son. I was telling him the other day, because it said, like when you have boys, when moms have boys, they change their DNA and certain things. Like there's genetics from that child and that man laying in you until the child is, I think they said 23. So I was telling my son, I got 2 more years to go, you know, with you or whatever. So whatever that was. Anyway, so science, like I said, they don't know. They be thinking they know. They be trying to figure out some stuff, but it takes time for them to be able to know that this is this. But then if something comes up from underground, from buried but beneath the, you know, whatever, and then they start learning something new, they'll say, oh, well, the science on this has changed. We found out that, you know, from an ancient mummy, da 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 da. Meanwhile, nothing new under the sun is here. Everything that is knowledge, wisdom, understanding is all here. Some of it just may be buried. Some of it may be covered. Some of it may not just be understood at this moment in time. Either way, tell y'all kids a whole lot more than just it's diseases, it's pregnancy, it's soul ties, spiritual connections, things of that nature tied to that. Anyway, long story short, so I say that to say, don't think that I ain't never done nothing, that I have a healthy fear of God. And a nigga got me pregnant one time and I said, I ain't having no baby with you, nigga, so I'm gonna go and give it back to God. And, you know, everything was whatever it was. But one moment in time I did that, and I, you know, more than once or twice. But one moment in time, I felt like my punishment was going to be, if you did that, you kept doing that because you could protect yourself, and instead of you protecting yourself, you're using that as a form of contraceptive. So I'm going to make sure that you don't do it again. And one time I went to that building and I felt my life being suction taken away from me, and I knew I was going to die on that table. And then I started talking to God so fast, like, God, you know I'm all in the wrong right now. And in the midst of me doing what I'm doing, I'm on that table talking to God, negotiating with God. Please let me get my ass off this table, because I know I'm in the wrong, but I promise you I won't do this ever again. And if you ain't ever been in that situation where you doing some fuck shit and now you having to talk to God in the midst of you doing fuck shit, like, that's the reason why I tell y'all, like, I don't give a damn about what y'all, the people know, because God be right in the midst when I'm doing shit. And if God know, who the fuck are you? You ain't got a heaven or hell to put me in. So I was talking to God in the middle of, you know, committing a act that I shouldn't have been doing. She said, I'm still here, thought my ride was here. Yeah, I'm in the middle of committing the act that thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not da 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 da. Meanwhile, thou was on the table. God, I know I'm about to die right here, right now. I felt my life leaving. God, please make sure I get off this table, because I know I'm in the wrong. I know I'm dead in the wrong right now, because I shouldn't have been doing the thing that I was doing at the moment in time. But I promise you, if you let me make it off this table, I will never do this and ever again. I will be intentional about everything that I do. La 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 la. And so guess what God did? Put my ass to the test. Okay, I felt when my breath came back into my body, it is done. So guess what? Now I got to be very cautious about the people that I entertain, the things that I do. I got to make sure that I am worried about the contraceptive, because niggas don't worry about contraceptives. I done had niggas, you in the midst of doing whatever you doing, they reach down and all of a sudden they take off some shit and you like, did you just do such and such? No, I didn't do this. But guess what the fuck they did? Exactly that. It's like riding on a motorcycle, right? The very first time we at fucking pen relays, because you know how they have the little da-da-da-da this, the track and meet, this, that, and the third, and they be packed and everything else. We at pen relays, me and my girls, we outside looking cute and this, that, and the third. I got my little Daisy Duke shorts on. No, I'm hot shit, you know what I'm saying? And so the niggas like, y'all get on the back of the bikes, we about to do da-da-da-da-da. And so, you know, every bitch want to be on the back of the nigga bike when the niggas is looking da-da-da-da-da, like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we hop on the back of the bikes. And then these niggas proceed to fucking do what niggas do on bikes. And I said, you know the fuck what, nigga? I'm never giving nobody that much control over my life ever the fuck again. Because niggas be doing reckless ass shit. We on the fucking bike, they doing like, you know what I'm saying, whipping and this, that, and the third, doing what niggas be doing, speeding, showing off. We got this bitchy on the back and my ass out and everything else. But mind you, I didn't realize that I let this nigga have control of my fucking life. I never got on the back of another bike again, ever in fucking life. Like, I kid you not. It was one and fucking done. I got in the car hanging out with one of my friends, with a hot boy. Brand new fucking BMW, because these niggas had money. Like, when I was growing up, like, the people that was peopling, these niggas had money. They had exotic cars and this, that, and the third before niggas was even talking about, you know, whatever, right? Hold on, y'all. This thing needs So, here I am. I got a friend, and I kept telling her, I never really like, y'all gotta watch y'all friends too, because I never really liked the niggas that she hung out with. Her niggas was always like I like killers, right? But she like niggas that would kill her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my niggas that I like, they like me, so that, you know, they might would thought about it, but her niggas was different. And then she never had really like no control over nothing. She just always was like a dumb, silly asshole. And so, hanging out with her one day, and I get in the car, nigga, brand new motherfucking BMW right off the motherfucking lot. Like, this car was nice as fuck. And so I get in the back seat, she get in the front seat, nigga right there, his homeboy, you know, in the back. I don't know if it was a boy or it might have been his homeboy or a girl. I don't know, didn't care. What I cared about was this. Whatever that BMW at the time, 130, 140, 150, we was on a stretch of highway, and this nigga decided that, you know, he was young, dumb, and a hot boy, and he decided that whatever that car did, he was going to push it to the fucking max. Mind you, if anything had happened, that would have been my ass. We damn sure all would have died, because it wasn't even no need for you to be going that fast. Why are you going that fast, sir? Because people like showing the fuck off and things of that nature. Anyway, long story short, that was the end of, you know, me getting in any cars with niggas with her. Mind you, the bike incident was, you know, her. And so sometimes we have to also realize, like, certain individuals will cost you your life, and Earth School has taught me enough to see that if I got on the bike and it was because of you, bitch, and the nigga was going super fast and I could have died or fell off or anything, it would have cost me my life. If I get in a car with you, bitch, and you let niggas do da-da-da-da-da, you just not a good source of, you know, friendship, this, that, and the third. Loyalty, and me being friends with you is definitely sooner or later going to cost me my life, because of the fact that, your live contains themes that some may feel uncomfortable. Bodily exposure. Who did that? Whoever did that, y'all being weird, because what bodily exposure did we do? You know what? The one thing I do not like is, like, it be whoever is really watching my page and doing weird stuff, like, that be the weirdest thing. Y'all be really trying to corrupt, and I pray that God does a thing to you, like, you go with God in the way that you can't put your fingers on nothing, like, for real, because this is starting to get real sick. Body exposure, that don't make no sense. So it's just some weird ass person. Yup, you had to close that loop. Yeah. Somebody said it was body exposure. And TikTok be getting on my nerves because they literally don't look at nothing. Like, the minute somebody says that, why don't you look at it, and then whoever reports it, kick them the fuck out? That would make all the sense under the sun. But instead, how you doing? Bathroom right here. Your hair is so long and pretty. RJ told me he was here too. If you need anything, let me know. Girl, long sleeve and everything. But somebody, they be so mad when we be having messages and they be flowing. But that's the thing. TikTok need to stop that. Anyway, so I'm done replying my hurt. Hold on. Me too. Clover says, I'm done replying my hurt in life, looking for healing. Damn, sis, thank you for talking about this. You're welcome. That way, God cover you so much that you're still here to tell us how strong you are. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And so y'all be thinking, and mind you, me and this person was friends for a very long time, but I noticed that there was patterns with this person that it just was never gonna be right. Like, this person don't care the way I do about life, or this, that, and the third. It'd just be the fun of, the situation or whatever. But the person will tell you that they love me. The person will tell you that, they want the best for me, this, that, and the third. But Earth School and me paying attention showed me that they don't know. They may think that whatever they think is best for me, but I gotta determine what's best for me. And being friends with and being this, that. So even the same exact person, right? When I'm going through my spiritual ascension and this, that, and the third. Because you have to remember that, some people, their job is to take you off the map. That's their job. And whether or not they realize spiritually what their job is, who the fuck knows, who the hell cares? A hater's job is to hate. Y'all don't realize that some people will come in. We can't determine who our friends, who our family members are, who our friends are when we're young. But when we get older, we can see the patterns and recognize the patterns of the people, right? So anyway, long story short, more stuff happened. I'm watching a person. I can see who the person is. And again, I don't want to wish no ill will or anything else. I wish them nothing, right? So when I started going through the spiritual everything, when that last glitch hit, that was kind of whatever, and I started wearing my hijab, started doing this, that, and third, figuring out who I am. And I still wear my hijab, just so y'all know. It's just that I don't have it on right now, but I'll choose to cover when I'm needing to, and it's between me and God, right? So anyway, long story short, I had took my shahada and everything like this, that, and the third, and I was focused on that, right? This person, out of nowhere, because they want to continue doing and having whatever life they want to have, when I notice that a person is giving me advice that only benefits them, it was weird to me. Because again, I told y'all about the religion. So Islam, men can have multiple wives, right? In Islam, it's also forbidden for people to be LGBTQ from what I was told, because I don't know if that's even in there, but from what I was told. Anyway, so the person was supposed to be helping me with learning the pillars of Islam, this, that, and the third. Long story short, to get to the thing, the person, because they liked having a relationship with me beyond the friendship relationship, right, ended up telling me that the women in Islam, some of the women in Islam, be doing whatever they be doing with each other without their husband knowing. Now, for me and for what I'm going to do, even without Islam and because of the person that I am, this person didn't like even when I used to tell my husband or my boyfriend or anybody when me and her had any engagement. I ain't a liar. That's the thing. And so if I had engagement with her or anybody else, I would tell the person, right? And so they didn't like that. They said I tell my people too much. For me, and what I'm going to do, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, my husband, my boyfriend, they're going to know what I'm doing before you know what the hell I'm doing. I'm going to clear it with them before I clear anything with you. So people will want you to keep secrets and things of that nature with them. Like, I don't trust nobody like that. If you telling me not to tell my husband something, you're not a friend of mine. because you're trying to now throw salt in the game. You're trying to now have something over on my husband, my boyfriend, whoever I was with at the time. I'm never giving you that. So this is the thing about life. People need to watch who they align themselves with as well. Because little do a lot of y'all know, women be like, oh, it ain't this. Them girls trips, bitches be fucking each other. And I ain't saying all of them, but a high, very, group of them, they be doing whatever they be doing. And they don't think that it's cheating because it's another female. It's not that it's a, whatever involved. So what she ended up trying to say to me was that it would be okay for me and her to continue having a relationship. It was never going to be okay. You want to know why? Because after I took my Shahada, that was between me and God. God's always going to know if I do some dirty shit that I'm not supposed to do. So that right there let me know that on another note, here we go yet again, this person is still trying to manipulate the system for their benefit. Because I ain't never had to hide nothing that I did. If I decided that I wanted to be with, this, that, and the third, da-da-da-da, but I've always also said that I would never be with a woman because I know I'm supposed to be with a man. And I done did some stuff, having fun, this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day gonna end and I'm gonna need a husband. So that was always put into my system. And at the end of the day gonna end and God is always gonna know. God gonna be the first. The minute I lay down to do whatever I'm gonna do, God is always there. God is always present. So why am I gonna hide something from people that God already knows? I'm not doing that. So anyway, be loyal to yourself, because people will talk you into, try to create situations or simulations for you to be loyal to them. Meanwhile, they wouldn't do it for you. Okay? And you got your own whatever to bear. Cross, ankh, spirit, whatever it is that you believe in, you got that to carry for yourself between you and God. Clover said, facts, real life. You're really talking about betrayal. I'm trying to tell you, you're really talking about what betrayal looks like. Yes. And you would be betraying yourself, because God is the ultimate judge. And just because the people can't see, like, what the hell am I going to align myself with you for? Like, and I literally just purified myself, literally just did everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm over here actively telling God to please, fix this. I know I messed up. Because even when I did the other thing, God sent people to say, don't do this, with this person, because although I wouldn't have learned no other way, I had to learn it. This is what I'm saying. Like, people have their own stuff that they have to go through. And in order for that thing to get out of my system, I heard the people actively saying, don't do this. Everybody said that, this person trying to but I had to do it. So now I have to be accountable. It was my own fault. It was my own shit. Because I know that I trusted somebody. It's like the thing where y'all see the dad on social media, and he keeps telling the daughter, don't trust boys. And he keeps saying, fall back. And every time she does it, and then he lets her go. And he says, I keep telling you, don't trust boys. And then the little girl says, well, the people told me not to trust it. Well, he said, I got something for you. Then she does it, and he lets her go again. Don't trust boys. But mind you, it ain't even about the trust in boys part. It's about when God tells you to do something, listen the very first time. When God said this person is only going to hurt you, I should have listened the first time. But here I am. I'm a sucker for a love ass bitch. And I be thinking that, love conquers all. Love can change people. Love can make people grow. Love can elevate people into. One thing I love about a man, so just so y'all know, all y'all men that are really, really good men out in the world, I love y'all so much, because this is what I feel about y'all. A man that leads by example will make any woman change. Energy, and I'm saying women too. So just so you know, I'm just talking to the men because I love the men. I love the women too, but but when you are a person who leads by example, and you don't let nobody fuck with your morals, your values, your boundaries, your this, that, and the third. Like, even if somebody be trying you, like, it's women like me that are out here in the world that admire the fuck out of y'all, because y'all give hope to, like, everything. And I still say it to this day. Like, my dad is, I think, how old is my dad? I'm 50, so he about 70. About to be 70. Anyway, long story short, my dad is like Superman. And he an older dude, this, that, and the third. My dad is so handsome, like everything. And I love my dad. No matter how, whatever. That's the example of a man that I, have seen. And my dad is fucking Superman. And my dad done went through, different surgeries, this, that, and the third. But guess what? My dad gonna be Superman until the fucking day he died. So, you know how they say a woman's first love is her dad? Like, be a man. My dad ain't never been out here being no questionable, this, that, and the third. Like, my dad ain't playing with no nigga on no fucking, oh, it's the date and time. Like, my dad, like, is a fucking man. You ain't gonna play with him with no, weird ass, conversation. My dad ain't up a nigga's ass. Like, he got homeboys, this, that, and the third, but he loves his wife. He gonna be in one or two places, home or at this place. And it ain't surrounding around no group of men where it is questionable to da-da-da. Like, my dad ain't that, bitch. My dad, you do some weird ass shit, bitch, my dad is gonna check your ass. I watched my dad pull a motherfucking engine out the fucking car with an apple tree, a crab apple tree. My dad cook. My dad is very, very clean. My dad, like, if I go to my dad, like, I be trying to stay away from my dad's house. My dad, if I go to my dad's house, it's going to be eating 3 times what you need to eat, how you going to eat it. My dad's been a chef since I was fucking born. My dad has been a mechanic since I was fucking born. And it's men that I be seeing out here that, be acting like, but it be questionable. I'm going to say the majority of the niggas that I done been around have been very questionable. Because they want to, play with they boys more than they want to be where they at. But mind you, men ain't men no more. Men are not, like, I ain't met a man like my dad yet. At all, period. My dad is a fucking man. And do with that information what y'all will. Because some of y'all niggas be thinking y'all men, but y'all be doing real questionable ass shit. Like, it be giving, taking in the bud. Yeah, what? Type energy. And it's weird. Facts. Real life, you are really talking about, okay, I read that. You write, stop murdering yourself and hurt. I'm trying to tell you, murdering yourself and the hurt that you're killing you, sis. You are talking lifestyle that we run away from yourself. And period. This is what I'm saying. But these are things that I had to actively be able to, see, be able to articulate, be able to, because I don't know the energy that comes along with, life. And everything is an energy, sadness, and learning. You have to learn the energy that comes along with life, because this is the thing. We're all living, we're all talking, we're all, conscious. But when it comes to living, are you really? Are you experiencing life? It's like the simple thing where even like somebody told me today, I did rock, paper, scissors, right? And the dude said, and he wasn't saying nothing bad. He was just like, you're at it again. And he said, you have to sit down to eat, right? Because you playing rock, paper, scissors. He said it could end up messing with your digestion. First of all, I don't claim no negative anything, no negative energy or no sickness or this, that, and the third. Secondly, I'm a content creator, so I create content. Thirdly, those videos are approximately, 2 to 3 minutes, 6 minutes at the most long. Most of the time, all the food ain't even gone, so I can come and bring my food to sit. Secondly, or thirdly, fourthly, however long, a lot of the things that we learn that get put into the system based off a person telling you how many hours, you have to have 8 hours worth of sleep. No, the fuck you don't. That's something that they put into the system because I need you to buy a better bed. Technically, people don't even sleep like that. When you sleep, and then you sleep in like cycles and things of that nature. So it's a lot of stuff that we get taught or have been taught that we don't even realize. Speaking words, so instantly it wasn't even that. It was the words that he was saying. Be careful, because like, don't speak that over me. Don't put that into my system. Did you enjoy the videos? All that fucking matter. So, you know, I get it. Thank you for being concerned, but no thank you. Because he said prayers. I don't want your prayers. It's a lot of people that be out here thinking that they can pray for people. They should be, you know, da-da-da-da. Don't. I didn't ask you. You reading entirely too much into this shit. It's a fucking 3-minute, 6-minute video. Enjoy the video and take your ass the fuck on. That's it. That's all. Please and thank you. But let's be mindful of the things, because people will say stuff and it instantly puts something into the system. The power of life and death is in the tongue. And a person will speak something over or on top of you. She's like, okay, I'm back. Let me unpack real quick. And I'll be, oh, period. And people will speak stuff over top of you, cursing you, hexing you. And you got to acknowledge it, rebuke it, send it the fuck back. Like, you know, I get that you was trying to be concerned, but be concerned about your fuck self. Please and thank you. God got me. I promise you, God got me. If I died today, God got me. You wouldn't be able to stop it. So if today's my time and I'm to expire, just know that I'm in the proper hands and don't fucking embalm me. Alright? Please and thank you. So that's what I got for that. And all y'all listening, don't embalm me. Period. So, but love, loyalty, trust, and respect are not unlimited resources. They have to be nurtured and protected. And you have to love yourself. Because if the enemy can get you to feel unloved, be unloved, unlove yourself, they got you. And you have to be mindful of that. If you allow a person to disrespect you, and you don't got to put your hands on nobody, it's as simple as I told y'all. I went to the store. I asked the man one simple question. I don't know what type of day he was fucking having, but the nigga said, do you want to buy it or not? As if I'm not supposed to talk. You know what I said? No. I took my money and my services and I walked the fuck out. Because you're not going to talk to me crazy. And quite frankly, watch how you talk to certain people, because that could be your test for the day. And then the rest of your day, you think you having a bad fucking day now, bitch. You talk to the wrong person wrong. And guess what? God don't play about them. The rest of your day gets even fucking worse. So watch what you do. Watch what you say. And just because you having a bad day don't mean you need to input it into the system. Sometimes go sit your ass down is, you know, just as simple as that. Period. He said, for it's just us. So, when someone truly values you, they don't keep testing your boundaries. When I tell you I don't like something, that's not for you to issue more of it. If I told you I don't like you talking to me a certain type of way, and then all you do is talk to me that certain type of way, you clearly don't want me to be here. It's like what I said to y'all yesterday. I had a conversation with somebody, and I said, one thing that I've always said about this person was that they were very intentional, right? And so I asked them, are they going through something? Because all of a sudden I noticed that they was doing something else, right? And so they called me to ask me what I mean. And I said, because I noticed that, you know, you've been a little bit forgetful on certain things, but I know that the person is very intentional. And it wasn't until after I hung up with the person that I realized, remember what the fuck you said. This person is intentional. That's one of the words that I use with them. So if they're acting like this, it's intentional. Don't let this nigga play in your fucking face. The shit that he's doing it intentionally. But at first, I was getting ready to just say, you know, oh, well, the person is, you know, maybe going through something, this, that, and the third. Nah. Ever since I've known this nigga, he's always been very intentional. Even with his fuck shit. So, oh, you're intentionally trying to treat me that way. Or you're intentionally trying to, guess the fuck what, nigga? You don't gotta treat me no way. I ain't never fucked you. Ain't never gave you, ain't never said nothing out the way to you. This person said something to me about liking me, this, and the third, 2 times, and it kind of threw me like, why the fuck are you saying whatever you're saying? So whatever it is that he going to fuck through, I ain't never said nothing out of the way to this nigga to make nobody say that, oh, I would like to be with you, this, and the third. That's some shit that he said. And so, oh, now that this is happening, now you're trying to be whatever, but I was getting ready to pass it off as, maybe the nigga going through something. You clearly fucking going through something, nigga. Let me not assure you going through something. You're clearly going through fucking something. And again, I had to check myself on it because this nigga's intentional. And then a person will be trying to act like, oh, it's just this, that, or third. Guess what? Fuck you. I don't have to deal with you. I don't gotta deal with you. I don't gotta deal with your shit. I don't gotta do nothing. That's the one good thing about me right now. I have learned that I don't have to feel no type of way behind you. I don't have to let you treat me no type of way either. You don't gotta remember me. You can forget me. You can forget everything the fuck about me. And I'm gonna just go this way. And later on, because there's always a later on when people finally figure out like, oh shit, I really did da-da-da-da. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to talk to you no more because you showed me that you is this type of person. So there will be a time, whether or not a person knows it or not, there will be a time. And then all I'm supposed to do is go the fuck this way. Because I don't need to stop you from doing what you're doing. Do that. It's for me to recognize it, pay attention to it, see it. Don't excuse it. Don't allow it to happen. Because you're trying to be fucking disrespectful. And it's cool, but it ain't. Play with your mammy, nigga. So, when someone truly values you, they don't keep testing your boundaries. They communicate. Some people will try to do this. Because I'm bad with texting, right? And a person will be, trying to teach you a lesson, this, that, and the third. Sometimes I don't see the phone, or sometimes the phone does weird things, this, that, and the third. And a person will feel some type of way, so then they'll try to reverse it back, you know what I'm saying, or something of that nature. Meanwhile, I honestly could have not seen it, honestly could have not, whatever was happening, it could have just been blocked. And then a person tries to do something. And that's the weirdest fucking thing, because those people, it's like a manipulation energy. Like, you did this, and so I want to do it back. Nigga, fuck you. And take your little young ass, dumb ass the fuck on, please and thank you. Go. Anyway. They communicate. They make an effort. They protect the connection instead of damaging it with neglect, dishonesty, or inconsistency. When people get caught cheating and things of that nature, right? And the one thing that I've never done, and this could be good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, but I ain't never put a nigga out for cheating. If you never leaving and you're not going to do nothing about it, then what's the point in saying something? But when they get caught and things of that nature, like, what do I look like putting you the fuck out for you to go and have more of, fun with whatever freely, and for you not to have to worry about the life that or whatever it was? We gonna talk about it. And if you don't want to talk about it, you still ain't fucking, I ain't putting you out for you just to go be able to do that. Like, nigga, what the fuck you think this is? You be mad, they got cheating, caught cheating. You know you gonna take this nigga or this bitch back. You put them the fuck out, and now you over here mad talking to your homegirls or your nigga because, where they at now? I kicked them the fuck out. He at the other bitch house, freely laying up, enjoying fucking, and not have to worry about it because you put them the fuck out. That's what they doing, okay? So in case you was wondering, I'm gonna tell you, they out doing whatever the fuck they doing freely without having to worry about your bitch ass. And when it's all over, they already know you gonna call. And you're going to be saying whatever you're going to be saying because you're going to want to argue. That's going to be their time when they know that it's time to come the fuck back on in. Then they going to come in. They going to schmooze it on over, bring you a purse, a bag, something to eat, whatever the fuck it is that, going to be easy or nothing. Because, some of y'all bitches will just take a nigga back with nothing after you put them the fuck out. And so the cycle is the same. So I learned at a very young age, like, why the fuck you gonna put the nigga out? Because every time a nigga that, lied to me and said, I ain't got a bitch, and then I end up, fucking with him this, that, and the third, and then the bitch find out that he fucking with me, you know what she do? She put the nigga out, and guess what happened? He end up being with me, and then, bitch, he ain't never come the fuck back. Do with that information what you will. On both places now. Okay. So then there's that. And then when I'm tired and I figure out, why the fuck you put the nigga out, then, he might get the fuck out. But past that, by the time he decides to go home, I already know that, he did whatever and he got whatever. And now also I know that I can get whatever the fuck I want from the nigga because he ain't my nigga. That's what I was being taught at a young age. So this is also the thing. Learn how you train people. Learn what you train in people. And this is a real serious thing. Because if I'm being a good girl, doing everything that you want, and you don't like that, and you continue to, go do whatever the fuck you want to do, and then I decide that I done told you multiple times, nigga, if you do this, I'm going to do da-da-da-da-da, then by the time I realize that being a good girl ain't helping, the situation, and I'm over it, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna go do whatever I want to do, and now you running after, kissing my ass, giving me everything that I'm supposed to do, you're training me to be, and if I take it back, and we do the same exact situation over and over again, it's a cycle. If that's what you train me to be, then I'm gonna learn that you don't want a good girl, you want a bitch that's out in the street, right? Ladies, when your man keeps getting caught out in the street and you take them back for a bag, a purse, or this, that, and the third, you're training them that they can go do whatever the fuck they want to do and just give you a bag or purse or this, that, and the third. So now you're exchanging your peace, your happiness for a bag and a purse. If you reward bad behavior, you're training me to always have bad behavior. If I'm in the house and I'm doing good stuff and you bring me roses and this, that, and the third, I'm going to want to give you more good stuff because of the fact that, like, I see that you appreciate me, this, that, and the third. So I don't know why people don't realize that, but be careful of how you train a person. Because one thing that I learned in life early was when I was being a good wife and a good, this, that, and the third, niggas didn't want that. I got so much more shit when I learned that I'm not going to deal with none of y'all niggas. I'm not going to be none of your girlfriends. But nigga, if I decide to see you, and you, nigga, all of a sudden, everything started pouring the fuck in. Niggas to just give you this, that, and the third. Niggas start getting upset and stopping by my house because another nigga car was in front of my house. And I'm saying, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, you don't belong here. You shouldn't be in my fucking neighborhood because why the fuck are you here? Niggas like being talked to like trash and like dirt. So just in case y'all don't know, that's a thing too. So do with that information what you will, but some people have fetishes to be this, that, or the third. And I ain't judging. It's just you figuring it out ahead of time to what type of person that you are. If you have a fetish to where you want to be, handled and you need somebody to walk you like a dog, I'll walk you like a dog. Put a collar on you, walk through the streets if you like. For your time and energy towards this matter. Thank you. I'm back. Okay, so for my time and energy towards this matter, what, Mark? So just so you know, we talked about, the golden showers and the things of that nature. It's somebody that want that. People will end up in a relationship with somebody getting things that they don't want to receive. Like, so if you tell me ahead of time, we in this relationship, and I already said my next relationship contract, right? I need to write it down. Tell me what you want. If you need golden showers on, Thursdays and Fridays, make sure you write that so that in that way I know. So then if I decide that that's what I want to do, nigga, I'm going to help you. But don't be trying to hide shit that you're going to want to go have to get elsewhere when all you had to do was tell me. And we ain't even have to go through none of this. If that's the type of energy that you are, then shit, tell me. And vice versa, because, I don't want no golden showers, just so you know. But I give them all fucking day, because I can go at any given time. I got to go right now. What you want? You see what I'm saying? So allow a person to have options, opportunities. Tell somebody what you want. But a lot of people will not have that conversation. It's just like right now, I'm seeing like videos and stuff will come across. People will not want to go to the doctor with you, but they access I'm going to show you my mind chart. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about your mind chart. If I decided I'm going to lay down with you, we can go to the doctor. I'm going to put the legs in a stirrup. You can be in there while the doctor looking in there at the same damn time. Why do people think that y'all should have the intercourse first and it's more intimate or it's less intimate to go to the doctor? That's a strange thing to me. Y'all rather go ahead and do the do, which is more important than you going to the doctor and seeing a person get the test done know that it is being done complete, like getting the information firsthand. Y'all rather lay down and catch the disease first and then, talk about it later. That's crazy to me. And that was another sign, because when I want to go to the doctor with a nigga and a nigga saying, I don't want you in the doctor, like, I ain't fucking with that no more. Like, that's crazy to me. And so these are all the red flags when you is out here eating a bitch ass from the rooter to the tutor, and your embarrassment is going in the doctor and watching a test being done. Like, somebody has to, give me the correlation to where the disconnection is, because it don't make sense to me. Y'all get on God's good internet and talk about everything disgusting that y'all be doing to people. What you want to do, what hole you want to do it in, this, that, and the third. But you are shy when it comes to going to the doctor. Like, somebody got to make that make sense. It don't add up. Majestic Grace said it don't add up. It don't fucking add up. Y'all will do the most ungodliest things to a person in the name of pleasure and this, that, and the third, but you're scared to go to the doctor with a bitch. Like, you could be asking questions. They be laid back like this with the stirrups up, legs and everything else. You can be asking the doctor questions like, what's this, what's this, what's this, at the same time as the test is being performed. But you rather go head first and eat it and not go to the doctor. Like, somebody's going to have to really make this make sense to me, because I don't understand the adult thing in this. I'm watching full-fledged 90-year-old bitches get on social media and do skits and this, that, and the third about, oh, this is my chart, this is my chart. Oh, so we fucking tonight. Are you fucking dumb? Like, this shit is crazy. And this is the new age of shit. I don't like that. That's strange. And so we can't go to the doctor. We can't do this. We can't, talk about or have, we got 32 days in this. You got 32 days. I'm going to give you the best 32 days ever. This is what I want. I want this, and this. And agree to, this, and this. And you mean to tell me as adults, y'all can't do that? Niggas will be out here tricking their whole motherfucking life away. Giving bitch big bands and this, that, and the third. But meanwhile, you trying to tell me that ain't worth going to the doctor, putting it in a contract, making sure that you gonna get what you gonna get, I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get, and what they say about the thing, Majestic Grace, what's the saying? Fair exchange ain't no robbery. Do with that information what you will. Anyway, they protect the connection instead of damaging it with neglect, dishonesty, or inconsistency. So now the silence is louder than the excuses. The space you left has become a reminder of what they failed to appreciate. They once overlooked is now what they once overlooked is now exactly what they still wish they had. Like, Mark was out here bringing me flowers and candy, and I'm saying, why are you bringing me flowers and this, that, and the third, and not appreciating that? Now all of a sudden I'm with this bozo over here, and they fucking don't bring flowers. They're not thoughtful. They're not nothing. And now I want some shit that I had already previously. You know what I'm gonna say? Thank God I never wanted a nigga back that, after you did whatever you did, because you gotta do good by people when you have them. I don't want to have to spend no block for you. I don't want to have to this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. I don't want to do that. Now, that's not to say that situations haven't broken up and I said that I want such and such, this, that, and the third. Yeah, I did that once upon a time, but technically I shouldn't even have fucking done that. Either way, you get what you get, don't have a fit. So, what they once overlooked is now exactly what they wish they had. So sometimes losing access to someone is the lesson. Not every door that closes is meant to be reopened. Growth often requires walking away from people who only recognize your value after your absence. She said, and I heard it stank over there too. That's what it do be too. Period. Nigga be trying to fucking make you jealous with this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, nigga, like, oh, what Cardi B said, You can't make me jealous with some shit I already had, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face. Take that nigga. I already know what you gonna get. This nigga cannot be honest for shit. What the fuck I look like? I'm glad you got him. Deal with the fucking problems and the bullshit, bitch. Thank you for taking the shit off of my fucking table, because I don't want to have to deal with the bullshit. Sayonara, sucker. Anyway, protect your peace. Protect your peace. Continue choosing those who choose you. Choose people that choose you. And that's another thing that people fairly realize. Like, when somebody is loving you, wanting to give you to an extent, they always want to choose a fuck nigga or a fuck bitch. Why? Oh, they got a fat ass, or oh, it's like, oh, this person is this, that. They ain't worth a fuck. Meanwhile, you got somebody that will give you the fucking world. You don't want to choose that. It's not aesthetically pleasing. Meanwhile, you attracted to the motherfucker. I told you my daughter came. I am crying. I told you my daughter came with the tea the other day. So protect your peace. Continue choosing those who choose you. The right people won't make you question where you stand. Y'all, the right people will not make you question where you stand. You over here wondering about somebody. You know what what was I going to say the other day? Literally, I was going to come to y'all and I was going to say this to y'all. Have y'all ever noticed that in certain relationships with certain people, right, bitches will be portraying that, and men can do it too. Bitches will be portraying that they have the best life ever with a particular person, right? But behind closed doors, they always arguing, and it's always somebody else's name being brought up. A hating bitch ain't happy, and a happy bitch don't hate. It's always somebody or something involved in a situation. So it's peaceful when I ain't got to worry about whether or not my nigga is, you know, wanting to entertain this person or that person, or my nigga ain't always trying to throw a different bitch or something, you know, in my face, or my nigga ain't trying to compare me to bibbity bobbity boo down the street and da 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 da. And it's just a peaceful ass thing when, and I'm sure vice versa, you know, for men. So I'm saying men and women, but vice versa. That's a weird fact. And for anybody who is you having to worry about that, you should choose yourself. I'm going to just say that. There's times when the universe be trying to tell us to choose ourselves, and it be moments like that when we are questioning our person because are you continuing to talk to this person or that person? Nigga, I'm not going to keep questioning that. You can just go talk to that bitch. You can just go have them, because clearly you can either, you know, talk to me when you done over with, because some people don't be over the relationship that they done already had. Some people will try to use you to make somebody else jealous. Cause y'all, to attest to y'all, just so y'all know, I got married to somebody, but technically I was maybe the side bitch, which is the weirdest fucking thing. And mind you, and I'm gonna tell you this, because again, I was married to the person you know, moved and everything else, but it threw me off, and I should have known. Like I said, I should have got it annulled after the fact. But also, a nigga walked through my door with a fur coat saying that it belonged to somebody else, but I'm sure, and I ain't never been able to prove this, but I'm sure it belonged to the last bitch. So it be stuff that be happening that sometimes we don't realize, like, and mind you, this the thing. What I ended up knowing or finding out was that whatever they had got into, her punishment was me being married. But mind you, I never knew about the person. This was a person that I've known for a long time, that me and him had agreed that, you know, we would get married at a certain point in time, this, that, and the third. But I would have never in a million years guessed that you was leaving a situation and you would marry somebody in the midst of you knowing that. So you know how they tell you about rebound, this, that, and the third? So apparently my marriage was a rebound. And so I'm going to just take it as the only reason why God showed me that was because now I can say that it don't count. So I had to go through whatever I went through, but it don't really count. Because this is the other thing, and I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that. Because I said I would only change my name for one thing, right? For one person, one situation, one this. And so I did that. And then I said later on, because, you know, I'm a Herman for life, right? Because that's my dad. Long story short, God was showing me that it don't matter, because that was one thing that I cried about. Like, I gave this person that, and I said I would never do that. So I was thinking that, you know, that person took something from me because I wanted to give that to my husband, right? But when it's started genuinely out of lies and this, that, and the third, and I went into it wholeheartedly, whatever a person's intentions were. So, and then after that, I was saying, like, you know, I wouldn't change my name for nobody else, this, that, and the third. And I still may never do that, you know what I'm saying? But now it is not a, you know, it's a solid thing. I could potentially, you know, based off of whatever it is that I decide, or, you know, continue on with a person, I could potentially do that and it would be okay, because of the fact that that was a lie. That was a sham. A person basically was scamming from the gate, and so their intentions was never, you know, the right way, you know, right thing anyway, and so it would be cool. Anyway, long story short, we never know, you know, what somebody else has going on, and it's not for us to, it's not for us to make it about us, because everything sometimes ain't about us. Their issues, their situation, their bullshit is basically about them. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's all. Hi, Joe. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So here we are. I am worthy of love that is constant, consistent, genuine, and secure. I no longer chase what is not meant for me. I protect my peace, and I protect what protects me. That's a huge one. Protect what protects you. Because we can tell when somebody's protecting us or if they're protecting other people. And that was one of the other things. I saw that a person was doing whatever they was doing. Thank you, Joe. So do with that information what you will. You are precious, period. I release people who refuse to honor my heart. Every ending creates space for a greater beginning. I attract relationships built on trust, respect, and mutual effort. I forgive, but I don't abandon my wisdom. I forgive, but I ain't forgot. So we're not going to let nobody try to spin the block off of, you know, oh, well, every time I think of Jodeci, I think of you, bitch. I don't give a fuck about Jodeci or you or your thoughts. Okay? Please and thank you. Thank you, Joe. People will try to schmooze you. We can maybe redo, we can't redo a motherfucking thing. We can't do a fuck thing, okay? Period. At all. It was what it was, it is what it is, and it's gonna be what the fuck it's gonna be, okay? That's over. Period. Alright, I had to get my my sound effects back right. Joe, thank you. My energy, I can't even fucking believe he said that. And then the one of the things is affirmations is my energy is precious and I share it with those who appreciate it. He said you are precious. Period. Right. No, we can't. Period. And can't. So I am no one's backup plan. I am a divine blessing. I am no one's backup plan. I am a divine blessing. She said facts. New chessboard, new book, period, and point blank. Thank you, Joe. What is meant for me will never require me to beg. Like, y'all better put that in y'all pocket. All that, is this person meant for me? Will this person come back? Expect for them not to. Be thankful that they don't. Because why the fuck is you begging for somebody that's supposed to love and care about you to come the fuck back to you? If they loved you, they would have never left. They would have made provisions. They would have had a conversation. They would have did the thing. They would have. It's a lot of what people will come through hell and hot water to get to something that they love. To do something for something that they love. Thank you, Joe. So I deserve to be chosen, cherished, and celebrated. I deserve to be chosen, cherished, and celebrated. I let go with love and move forward with confidence. My absence teaches lessons. My presence never could. Remember I told you I know how to leave real quick. I'm good at leaving. Oh, you want this? Or, oh, you don't like... I'm good at leaving. You gonna treat me how you know I should be treated. And if it ain't good, or if it ain't better than that, good, better, best, never let it rest. Always elevating. Don't expect for you to have bad attitudes and this, that, and the third, and just be out here. And that's not to say that, you won't have whatever it is y'all have. But, nigga, you not going to be out here and I'm going to be your punching bag. You're going to be arguing with me because you just had a bad day. Da-da-da-da-da. Like, that shit ain't fucking peaceful. Get somebody else to do it. I don't have to make you feel better because you had a bad day. You have to be emotionally responsible as a person in order to control your... I didn't do it. I should be the thing that makes you happy every time you fucking look at me. Whatever happened during the day should melt away because you love me that much and you want to be here. I'm not going to be coming and starting arguments with you because the bitch outside. Like, niggas will come in and start arguing with you because they side bitch that made them fucking mad. Now, everybody got to have a bad day. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, and at one point in time, I was asking, like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, you mad for what? It wasn't dawning on me that, person having issues with da-da-da-da-da. All I know is I'm a happy-go-lucky ass bitch. I love that about me. I love that I can, be happy even in the midst of. I keep trying to tell y'all I'm 50. If I be out here worried about some other bullshit, motherfuckers be having heart attacks, worried about some extra shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I can't pay it. What you want me to do? I can't pay it. I don't know. I can't pull the money out my ass. I wish I could. I'm not going to go sell none to pull none out of it either. So if I can't pay it, I'm going to have to give it to God. God know I can't pay it either. So if that just means that I got to do, go where I got to go, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to figure it the fuck out. But at this point, God know what I need. God, you know what I need. Please take care of the things that, God, you see these people doing whatever the hell they doing. Please get them. I can only do what I can do. I can't worry about the shit that I can't. I don't know what else I can do, I can get online more, this, that, and the third. I can do that part. But there's nothing else outside of that. Like, I can't force people to give to the channel. I can't force people to do, like, I can't. All I can do is come give the gems and the jewels. And if they do what they do, then they do what they do. If not, I can only do what I can do. And I'll figure out whatever I got to do after that. So, what is meant for me will never require me to beg. I deserve to be chosen, cherished, and celebrated. I let go with love and move forward with confidence. My absence teaches lessons my presence never could. I am becoming stronger, wiser, and more discerning every day. I trust divine timing in every relationship, every situation, every circumstance. I refuse to shrink myself to make others feel comfortable. Like, what you want me to do because my light shine bright? What you want me to do because people are attracted to, me, my circumstances, my situation? What you want me to do? You want me to go and hide, but that's not what God is requiring me. God is requiring me to step up and say some stuff. Hey, welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Wealthiest, richest rising. That's the message. I welcome people who protect the connection as much as I do. I welcome people who will protect the connection as much as I do. She said, because I'm not allowed to play small no more. Period. At all. She said, tell it. And period. Leaving, oh yeah, seasoned and professional. Hello. You don't gotta talk to me, and I damn sure ain't gotta talk to you either. You don't have to want to talk to me when I want to talk to you. I have to acknowledge the fact that you don't want to talk to me and take my ass on and find some people that will talk. You don't have to want to be here. But also, I don't have to want you here. I want to be around people who want to choose me. I want to choose people. Don't take my choices away. Allow me to choose, what bullshit I'm going to put up with or not. I release what no longer aligns with my highest good. I am loved. I am valued. I am loved. I am valued. I am enough exactly the way that I am. I am worthy of love that is protected, not taken for granted. I release what no longer serves me, and I welcome relationships that honor my heart. What is truly meant for me will remain, grow, and flourish in divine alignment. And so it is. I mean. So anyway, y'all, that's the message. Hopefully it helped. If they wanted to, they would. Like I said, people will come through hell and high water for you. If they wanted to be here, they would have protected it. Now they're wishing they hadn't lost it. So I love y'all. Have the day that y'all deserve, and so will I. Go with God. Like, comment, share, subscribe, super chat, super stickers. Definitely welcome to the channel. If you wish to donate toward the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, my GoFundMe is in the description box and the link, along with my Cash App. So love y'all. See y'all on the next one. Don't forget to make sure y'all subscribe to all my platforms, and the two that I'm on, the red and the green and the purple, I stay on there all day. So I'm gonna start learning to do or just start turning it back on and do 24-hour streams on my platform. So I just gotta figure out what I want to do with y'all, but I'll be over here, so I'll be leaving and doing whatever. Either way, what I'm about to do is go lay in my bed, because that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna turn y'all off, and I'm gonna take y'all back, and I'm gonna go lay in my room, and then we can have conversation from there. But either way, I ain't sitting in this chair today, because shit. Have the day y'all deserve. Love y'all. Thank y'all for being here.